Does they, them pronouns erase humanity? Like if you're not a woman, you're not a man, but you're a they, you're a them. Does that mean you're not a human? Does that mean you don't have human rights? Does that mean that any crimes committed against humanity doesn't apply to the they thems? Does legislation protect the they thems? When they start drafting people, the they thems, do they not qualify as, oh, they're a woman, so all the men should be like, where's the protection for the they thems? Does it erase your humanity? I'm asking because, like, with this legislation and stuff, and gender affirming surgeries for the youth, for the children, and the transgender community and people detransitioning, where they went through the process of transitioning to the opposite sex, and then they realized they made the horrible mistake, they made the worst mistake of their life, and they're going to these speaker hearings, they're going to these meetings to speak about how awful it is, or how they, like, you can't reverse this, it's irreversible when you do all this. And so when people, whether you do gender reaffirming or not, or you just identify as they them, I don't get it. I don't get it because I'm a woman. I look like a woman. Obviously, I'm a woman, so I'm not going to go out my way to say my pronouns are she, her. Duh. I'm a woman. So, like, I was just thinking, like, when people identify as they, them, on the legislation side, are they okay with passing all this stuff? Because eventually, when it comes the time for, like, crimes against humanity, I don't recall any, like, changes being made to legislation to where it includes they, them. So when it comes to them being underrepresented, is it just like, oh, well, they don't count because they're not humans, so there can't be any crimes against humanity because they're not humans, they don't exist, they're they thems, they're robots, I'm not a human, I'm an alien, right? You have people that say that, like, oh, I'm not of this world, I'm an alien, like, haha, jokey, but, like, I guess some people are, like, serious where they identify as an it, a they, an alien, whatever. Even Lil Wayne, when I was, back in the day, listening to Lil Wayne all the time, one of his things was saying, I am not a human being. And there are groups of people that truly just ran with that. And they denounce their humanity. And I just feel like that is just very dangerous in the time of AI, in the time of admitting that aliens are real, in the time of Israel and the lack of ceasefire over there. It's literally a genocide happening right now. So I just feel like the they them community, I was about to say trans, but the they them community, I just feel like y'all need to, like, consider that. Does it erase your humanity to identify as they them? Is the law protecting you as a they them? Does legislation apply to you as a they them? Just something to consider. Again, I don't get it because I'm not of that community. I'm a woman. If you are, okay, I'll respect your pronouns, but we see what you are, right? I know. Again, this is not to be disrespectful. It is Pride Month, but it's just like when I hear masculine presenting men that are effeminate telling women that we're not women or that they're a woman too. No, you're not. We're not the same. You're not like us. They're not like us. We're women, and anyone that respects womanhood will respect that. They won't try to gaslight you and make you feel like, oh, you're not a woman, or they're a woman just as much as you, if not more. You hear it all the time over the years, decades. Oh, I'll take your man. Gay men. Oh, I'll take your man. As if it's a challenge to women, as if it's a competition to women. Okay? I don't like that. I don't like when men, regardless of your sexuality, regardless of how you identify, regardless of how you feel, you're a man. I don't like when men are disrespecting women, calling us bitch. Okay? Well, I say us, but anytime I have that happen to me, I usually check it in a moment. Don't call me that. Simple as that. We have to, like, as women, we have to check this energy. Just like back in the day when I was selling sex toys, right? I was hosting pure romance parties. This is a party space for women to learn about sex, sexuality, and sex toys. There was one time I had a gay man ask, hey, can I come to the party? And of course, no one wants to be canceled. No one wants to be, shunned or thought to be, oh, you're homophobic, blah, blah, blah. And I decided to say, it's not for people that like penis. It's for women. I just left it at that. He respected it, didn't come. Thank you. Respect it or not, create your own space. If you want to have a sex party with sex toys, create your own space. Invite all the girls you want. But when it comes to knowing that this space is a safe space for women, and you want to try to infiltrate our safe space, and then when we say no, you don't respect the no, you want to say, oh, you're homophobic, oh, raising an uproar, fake outrage because you didn't get your way, because you're really trolling, because you really just want to complain about something. We see that too, where people are clearly, cosplaying as the opposite gender, getting usually men cosplaying as women, or maybe they're trans, pre-op, post-op, I don't care, but it's clearly that they're not a woman, but they identify as a woman. Why? Because they feel like a woman at the time. So they go out to eat and they post up their phone and they wait to be misgendered. And then they go off, oh my God, you referred to me as a man, I am a woman. And it's like, but we know you're not. We see that. Why can't you just be okay with being an effeminate male? Why can't just being a gay man is enough for you? Why can't you just be a drag queen or just admit, yeah, you cosplay in women's clothing, but you're a man? That's just what it is. At what point does it become gaslighting to get mad at someone for calling it what it is? It's not hateful to express the truth. The truth is the truth. It's just what it is. Why is it my fault that you don't want to accept what you are? Why is it women's fault to pay for why you're not a woman? It's not our fault. Don't be mad at us. Calling us fish. When I hear that, it's like, okay, that's definitely not respectful. Okay? Cosplaying. So, and again, I love the LGBTQ community. I have gay family members. I have gay friends. I watch RuPaul Drag Race often because it's entertaining. All right. I love to see the fashions and the creativity of the LGBTQ community. Very creative, very funny, very entertaining. All right. But it is what it is. And thank God to the LGBT community that gets what I'm saying. For the gay men that understand that women are still to be respected regardless of your sexuality. For the women to understand what I'm saying, because you have a lot of women that's just like, oh yeah, support gay rights, not realizing it's an attack on your womanhood, girl. They're saying they're a woman just like you. They'll take your man as if it's a competition. There are men that transition to women to enroll in sports to try and beat you. Okay, not just beat you at the competition, but literally beat you. They're willing to get in the boxing ring with you. They're willing to get in the MMA ring with you. They're willing to physically engage with you with their masculine male strength and power. Okay? Because the gender affirming surgery doesn't get rid of that. They may take some hormones or whatever, but in the fits of rage, you revert back to factory settings. Okay? You don't need me to tell you. You've seen it all the time. Where a feminine presenting male, right? In moments of conflict, they may revert back to their deep voice. They may hit with some power, okay? They may fight people off of them easier than a woman could. You see it. You don't need me to tell you. So this isn't an attack on anybody. It's just a call to action for women to wake up and for theys to understand you are what you are. But make sure you stay human. Keep your humanity, okay? Humanity is common sense. It is what it is. You were born what you were born, okay? And as you grow and experience life, you can create the life you want, regardless of your gender, regardless of your sexuality. You can create the life you want. But to be violent towards women, okay? To just, think, oh, it's no big deal. They say they're a woman. They say they could beat me. Ha, ha, ha. It's no laughing matter, okay? It's planting seeds. We're not the same. They're not like us. They're not like us. And women, we just really have to make sure we are standing up for ourselves. I want to really encourage women, next time a male who may be gay, who may be feminine presenting male, whatever you want to call it, transgendered from male to female, and they say bitch, I would encourage you to say, don't call me a bitch. Don't call me that. Don't say that to me. I don't like when you call me bitch. Ashley, girl, could you not say that? Don't call me. I don't like that. Could you respect the fact I don't want to be called bitch by you? Because you're a man. I know you my girl. I know you my best Judy, blah, blah, blah. But I don't like that. For my self-care, I'm no longer allowing that. To have access to my energy and my space, I will not be hearing that from your lips. So if you want me a part of your life, I won't be hearing that from you towards me. I won't hear that from you towards any woman. I just feel like with this music, the entertainment culture, they don't care about humanity. They care about dollars. Okay? These corporations do not care about humanity. They care about dollars. These policy lawmakers, they don't care about humanity. They care about dollars. Who's ever in their back pocket so they can provide for their families. At the end of the day, it's always about money. So I just want us to just be a little more aware. Them theys. Are you protected as a human? If you're not a man, you're not a woman, what are you? Are you protected? Are you considered a human? Because if you're not considered a human, you're an alien, you're not of this world, you're them they, where's your humanity? If you have no humanity, then you have no human rights, correct? So how is that going to work as inflation continues, as people's livelihoods continue to worsen? This world is getting worser. They're stripping humanity right before our eyes. Ceasefire now. Okay? So we have to make sure we're paying attention to what's happening right before our eyes. Tell people to not call you a bitch. I don't care if we kick in or not, spilling tea or not. It's disrespectful. And I want you to just look at these gay men that freely call women bitches. Yes, you like penis too. That don't mean you can call me a bitch. Yes, you dress better than me. You could probably do your makeup better than me. You still can't call me a bitch. I'm a woman. But you want to call me fish. Why? Why did they choose that word? Y'all don't see that as offensive? Oh, she's real fish. Like, I get it. That's their community. That's what they chose. But why? That's not a word that feels exalting or uplifting for me. So when you speak like that, do you really care about women? Do you really protect women? Do you see us as people? Or do you see us as an animal? Do you see us as something just insignificant and smelly and, you know? I don't know. Like, what is the equivalent of women? Like, what's the equivalent word of fish that women use to describe gay men? What's the equivalent of that? Like, the disrespectful word that gay men use fish to call women? What's the equivalent of that women use to call men? Because I don't know it. I don't get it. So we have to protect our humanity, y'all. Them days, do a little more research. Consider if you still want to identify as a them they, because how are you protected? Women, protect your womanhood. You have a womb because you're a woman. You had a period. You have a period because you're a woman. You conceived children. You were able to conceive children. Maybe you're not able to conceive children, but you definitely have the reproductive organs of a woman because you're a woman. Don't let anyone try to strip that from you through a kiki, through a ha-ha, through I'm just playing, through none of that. Okay, invitations to drag brunch. Great. Go to the drag brunches. I love it. It's fun. It's entertaining. Get your money, girl. Yes. You working that. Yes. Makeup. Yes. They're very creative beings. Love that for them. But so are women. We're creative beings as well, and we deserve respect. But we have to make sure that we respect ourselves. Don't call me a bitch. Don't use that language with me. I don't like when you say that to me. You know, when you call me a bitch, that makes me feel disrespected. As my friend, can you please respect my boundary? Don't call me a bitch anymore. And then just see what happens. Just see what happens. See if your best Judies will support you and say, oh, girl, or, just see what happens. So I'm going to close out this video. I don't want it to be too long. Again, love to the LGBTQ community. I have people that I'm close with that identify in that community. Love to see you all feeling liberated, living your life, all of that. But the line I draw is the disrespect against women and trying to strip us of our humanity and reduce us to, oh, we're just like you. Oh, we're on the same level as you. Oh, we have a period too. Oh, we can conceive children too. No, you can't. You're not the same. Love to my win. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.